I guess it's official. TikTok is banned because I heard they passed the law, which I think this was the final bill. And if this bill got passed, that means that Joe Biden's gonna sign the bill to ban TikTok. So unless TikTok decides to sell their company, which more than likely they're not, yeah. Also, a lot of people don't know Bigo and other places that are like TikTok are already owned by ByteDance. So those are gonna face a lot of, like, they're gonna get banned just like TikTok because they're from ByteDance. So ByteDance owns a majority of a lot of these, like Funimate, Bigo, UpLive, etc., etc., etc. So yeah. So, hey guys, I am going to be doing my cooking live stream. I'm really excited for that. If you guys do want to come hang out and watch me cook, I will see you guys there. Make sure that you guys are having your notifications turned on so you know when I go live. And if you do have your notifications on and you're not getting notified, try turning them off and turning them back on. If it still doesn't work, I don't know. Also, make sure that you, if you want to share my content out, like and comment, that helps. But yeah, thank you guys for your support. It means a lot, and I will see you guys later on my cooking live stream. Please stay safe. Have a good day or night where you guys are. Some of you guys are gonna go to sleep because I'm gonna go live early, so. But have a good day or night, and see you guys later. Bye, guys. Hey guys, I'm going to be going live cooking. If you want to join, I will be live on TikTok. Have a great day and see you guys there. Bye.
Hip hop is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. Ah. And ah.
Sorry guys, we already know I'm not gonna go back live because I don't feel like going back live. But I'm gonna say it because I said it before on my live stream, and for those that didn't hear it, this bill that is literally banning TikTok is going to cause people to start pushing to vote a lot of these people that literally voted for TikTok out of office. I said it on my live stream and I'm gonna say it again because yeah, 170 million people on TikTok, a lot of them lost their income, you know, their living wage. Yeah, these politicians are not going to like what's going to come back at them karma-wise. They're not going to like when they realize that these people are going to kick them out of office. They're going to realize this is a big mistake. They made the biggest mistake they could ever make in their political career. Because let me tell you something, that retaliation is going to spin the block. And when I mean spin the block, it's going to spin the block. Like, they are not going to, well, they're probably going to know what's going to hit them. Let me tell you something, they're going to be scrambling to protect their positions. And when they won't be able to protect their positions, they're going to learn just how powerful people can really be. Because if they thought they had the power to remove TikTok, we have the power to vote whoever we want in office. And we're not going to vote these people because people are now seeing how messed up these politicians are. And I don't agree with Trump supporters, you know, Trumpers, but Trumpers even said this was bad. Yeah, you really, really messed up big time.
Hey Luna, you ready for math? What is 12 divided by 3?
I want to say this because it's kind of annoying. When I tell y'all I can't do something because I'm going to be doxxed, I really wish people would understand and respect my boundaries instead of saying do it, because you're just cheering on the fact that you know I'm going to get doxxed, but you don't care as long as you get to see what I'm doing. Like, right, when I'm cooking and I can't show you, well, this isn't cooking because you're not showing it. Well, then you tell the people on Discord to stop doxing me, or anyone online in general. If you're going to complain about not getting the full content or whatever it is, and it's not even full content, then why don't you complain to those people that is not allowing you guys to get quality content because of the fact that I'm being doxxed? If you want to have issues, why don't you go take it to the Discord or whoever and complain and say, hey, it's not cool that you're doxing people. You guys may not think it's that serious, but even if I show the stove, even the little details of a stove can tell someone where someone's at. You may think, oh, it's just the stove. How will they know? They will know. It's just like certain things, right? I cannot show certain specific things because the little details of everything is what literally leads people to find out where I'm at. Seriously. For safety reasons, I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to not let anyone know where I'm at. You saw the other night just how I was when I didn't know who it was who came to the door. And I still don't know who it was who came to the door because my brother answered. It's things like that that literally have my anxiety up there. Like, really up there. That's why I don't ever leave my house or leave anywhere sometimes. Like, people just don't understand how this has affected me. Like, I literally, like, you know what? I want to just tell my mom, let's just buy a house somewhere way away from the city, way away from all the people, and just live in a house, like, not in the middle of nowhere, but away from people, so I don't have to deal with people, so I don't have to, you know, every time I go out, it's a worry that I'll run into someone, and then they just decide, hey, let's follow her home and see where she lives, type of thing, you know, like, I have so much trauma from a lot of things, you know, like, social media, I've gotten used to it because of the doxing and the swatting, which no one should have to get used to this stuff. But sometimes when things happen, it just terrifies me, like that loud banging. And I'm like, right, it was like a loud banging, and I was like, what the hell? Like, that is terrifying. That's scary. That's something that, you know, you don't know what's going on. And it's not even that, right? It's not even that. It's like, you know, because we were going to be like, well, if this is happening to you, get it off the internet. Tell large celebrities, and I'm not saying I'm a celebrity, to get off the internet because they have stalkers showing up to their house. And this hasn't happened to only me. There's other influencers who have been swatted and doxxed. It's like every time I turn around, something scary is happening. Like, I've had multiple people try to come into motel rooms that I've stayed at. Like one where I said I went on a vacation. This person got angry, I guess, tried to say I was noisy banging, then tried to stick their card in and come into my room. Do you know how terrifying that is? Because you think I'm noisy and I wasn't even talking or doing anything, and I hear banging. All of a sudden, I hear this person trying to come into my door angrily, like, hello? Like, literally, a lot of places we've been at, having someone you don't know try to come into your room. Literally try to come into your room, and you don't know who's coming in because they were also given the same room you were. There was one place that we went twice. The first time we went, we had a great experience. No, actually, we went 3 times. The second time we stayed there, someone had all of their stuff in there. Someone had all of their stuff. It was someone's room. We saw a jacket there. We saw food. The TV was on. The light in the bathroom was on. The beds were used. The towels were used. So they gave us another room. This room, the alarm was going off. It smelled smoky. Someone tried to start a fire. And there were roaches. And I mean, so my brother went to take the alarm off because the lady that was working told him to, if he could get up there and like remove the alarm so it doesn't go off. Piles, and I mean piles of roaches fell out of that alarm all over everywhere. He noticed that he was killing roaches in the bathtub. There were roaches all over that room. Piles of them. He saw like what looked like dust, but then he saw it moving, like it all started moving. Roaches. We get another room next door. There's a hole punched. No, I don't know if there was a hole punched in the wall. It was a little bit nicer. It was next door, but I was like, I don't like next door because we're next to the room with roaches. But, you know, that's what she gave us, you know. And the guy was like, you could have came to the office if you was having problems, like with roaches. He was like, you should have came to the office and we would have gave you another room. We went to the office to tell them we got a room with someone in it. And they gave us that room. And we didn't want to go back and get another room because the lady that worked there was like, oh, I'll just let you use this room. You know, whatever. We can just move you over. And I think she said she was going to go tell them. And I'm like, she did tell them. And I said, she also said she was going to tell you guys that she gave us that room and notify you that we switched rooms. Then the third time we stayed there, it was worse. There was a lot of damage in the room, which I took pictures of. There was holes in the wall. This place is not being run correctly. And a lot of people are having issues with getting their deposits back. Like, I was still trying to fight to get a full refund from the room because of all that we experienced, and I still haven't gotten it. This sounds like something out of a movie where it's like the guy stalks the woman or it's a serial killer involved. Because there was an incident at night. We were waiting. My mom was on the driver door side for a reason. We were parked. We were waiting. And this car, it was like a small car, was able to turn and face towards us. I was watching a movie on my phone because I was watching the new Haunted Mansion. And so I looked because, you know, I was watching Haunted Mansion. I wasn't paying attention, but I looked. And I said, and I was like frozen because I was like looking at this car and I'm like, why is this car facing towards us? It's going to ram us. Luckily, it didn't because it realized that I had noticed and I was watching them. I guess they could see I was watching them because they turned around real quick and sped off. This is stuff that we should not normalize and say that, oh, well, you know, that's what you get for being on social media. If I had a regular job, this stuff would still be happening. Like, for people to say somebody deserves this stuff can happen to anyone, even if they have a 9-to-5 job. I literally don't want anything to do with people and the world. When it comes to social media, I make online friends. But in real life, I don't even want to leave my house. I don't even want to go anywhere. I just want to live in a house where I don't have to have interactions with people besides ordering stuff. And even ordering stuff terrifies me. It terrifies me that if I order something, somebody's going to recognize my name or recognize the order and literally dox me. That's just how I feel. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, my name is a trigger for people to think it's funny to mess with my mental health. You know, this is things that shouldn't be happening to people to make them say, oh, well, maybe if I was not here, if I unalived myself, I wouldn't have to deal with this stuff. I wouldn't have to handle it. Maybe if I'm not here, this stuff will all just go away. Because it's things like this that is up there. And I've learned to have to deal with most of this stuff. But it's like something new is happening every time. Every time I see someone yell something out the window, it's just like I had to keep collecting myself. There was a live that was being held. And someone had yelled out the window, but I was not fully here because I was disappointed at what people was allowing people to say and spread misinformation about me. This is partially the other reason why I'm glad that TikTok is getting taken down, because they don't care when their creators are being affected. They don't care when their creators are being doxxed. They don't care about their creators enough to literally protect their creators for things like this. They don't. The misinformation being spread on that app is disgusting. That's why people unalive themselves, like the one guy that unalived himself because he was accused of being a predator. He didn't want to have to face all the hate and allegations or all the hate he was going to get from those allegations, so he just took his life. People don't understand that this is serious, and it shouldn't have to take someone not doing what they love and being like, you can't do what you love because this stuff is happening to you, when it'll happen to someone in person, whether they have a 9-to-5 job or not. This is something that just doesn't stop because people want it to, you know? And that's the issue that happens when people don't take stuff seriously and say that this is okay. Because if it was your favorite creator saying that, if it was your favorite creator literally this happening to you, would speak up.
I quit church and never went back, sang my last red cup.
I saw Amber Riley had shared this song, which I just shared in the last post, is someone singing about leaving the church and how they were misguided by the church. There's a lot of church people in the comment sections that's very telling, getting mad over a song, saying, like, you're mad because you don't want people to perceive this negative viewpoints of the church and Christian people. You know who's giving those negative viewpoints of Christian people in the church? Y'all. You, the ones that are from the actual church. No song about leaving the church and being misguided is ever going to make people see what the church really is, because we see it from people like you every day who spew your hatred, who lay judgment on people, and literally are the same people that's like, I don't judge no one, but you do. The church is the literally most hateful. Christian people are the most hateful. If you feel targeted and attacked by a song, you need to look within yourself and fix your issues and problems, because the song is not making the church look bad. You are. When you use your Bible to tell women that they don't deserve abortions, when you use your Bible to tell LGBTQIA plus community that they don't deserve to live and that they're going to hell because they're an abomination, or because they're an anomaly, or because, you know, it's not normal, that's crazy. I've watched so many parents kick their children out of the house because they are a part of said community over a Bible. And you want to sit here and talk about some song that you're hurt by? Well, that the song didn't do that, you did. I hate Christians wanting to try to paint this perfect picture of what Christianity really is, because they really want people to believe they're good people, and they don't want anything negative said about Christians. They don't want no negative songs when literally they stole Christianity from black people. Yes, they stole Christianity, and they want us to believe the same religion, Christianity, that is the same religion used to unalive black people. And it's crazy that there are black people still in 2024 that are Christians. You do know that religion was used to hurt and harm your people, right? But you're still here. Not only that, they want us to believe that Jesus is who he is because they whitewashed Jesus because they stole the photo. That is not really Jesus that they're trying to portray to you. And if these Christians and really religious people actually knew their Bible, they would know exactly how Jesus is described. And Jesus is not described as a white man. Here's the thing that I don't also get, because I saw a comment under that video where the girl is talking about how she was misguided in the church. Well, not talking, but singing. It was a song that she had made, a really good song. I like the song, okay? I heard it and I was like, I love the meaning and the message behind the song. Someone was like, if you really have to explain your song because people don't get it, I think you should redo your song. But I like it though. People are not going to get other people's art. And music is art. And if you don't get it, sorry to say, then don't listen. You said you liked it though, but telling them to redo the song because you like, you're contradictory of yourself. You're saying you like it, but then telling them to redo it is you basically saying you didn't really like it. No one has to redo anything because people don't get the message because they choose not to get the message. We all know the reason why they chose not to get that message. This is not an attack on religion or anything like that, but I'm annoyed when Christian people want to pretend to paint this narrative that's untrue. Like, because some people get mad when I say stuff like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Well, then fix yourself, because a hit dog will holler. If you felt personally attacked, it was about you. Okay? Someone telling me it's not that deep is crazy when 170 million people are being affected by job loss. Do you know that the people that work for TikTok are also affected because they're going to lose their jobs? People who built their small businesses and make a living to, some of these people even make a living to help afford and pay for their disabled family members that it would be really hard to with just one 9-to-5 job. To tell me it's not that deep and I just literally block them is crazy. Because you are sitting here and telling 170 million people it's not that deep. If people was to come to me being upset and be like, I got fired, imagine me telling them it's not that deep. That's jobs. Imagine having to figure out what you're going to do next because your job is being taken away. You will never understand what it's like. A lot of people are going to be facing homelessness, are going to be facing some sort of monetary loss because of this.